Hey, Chad, let me ask you on a serious note, right? Because I've been covering football for a while. Americans, when they come up here, like they the ones who take it seriously, they have either a great career here or they end up in the NFL. Like it's a good opportunity. What's been your impression of the game?
The field is very big. The scrimmage, there was a 20-second shot clock that, you got to get the plays in. There could be a lot of verbiage and you got to switch, the play call from the left hash to the right hash. So I think the biggest thing is just those 20 seconds. Now we're able to have a shot clock out at practice. So we kind of get used to it. We're running through plays. It's a glorified spread offense that you have a lot of field, a lot of guys in motion. And, you just find the open receiver as fast as you can, get the ball out and let those guys make plays.
Chad, what about the extra guy on defense?
Yeah, we have a fantastic defense. Obviously, the front seven is one very, very special unit. Back end, they're all aggressive. They have very good hips. They get it in and out of breaks very well. And of course, obviously, they're instinctive, right? Those guys have seen certain routes develop before that, they're starting to see it and jump it. Now we're having to get into our bag on how to attack that now.
And then as a quarterback, does it take you? Because I asked Coach Dinwiddie when he came up from the U.S. to Canada, he said it took him a while to get used to that extra safety back there. Have you figured it out, or is that just going to take you
Well,
experience?
I think we can talk about the middle field safety, but that's three double cut, right? We just call that Tampa 2 in America, right? It's just a very deeper safety, right? And I think the biggest thing is that there's a Mike linebacker who's just reading your eyes every play, right? Whether they're in 11, whether in 3 or 3 week, wherever the boundary half is. You just got to understand what type of defense they're in and see your keys and see if they're playing flat top or what they're playing, understand where they get to in their coverages by their pre-snap look.
Chad, are you having fun at camp?
A ton of fun. I'm so blessed just to be back in the locker room and getting to know these guys and the camaraderie and just I think the biggest thing is just having fun, man. We're having so much fun out there. We really are.
Now, sadly, I haven't been at camp, Chad, but like I know, I either know them personally or know them by reputation. There's a lot of talent on the Argos team. What do you make of the athleticism that you see around you?
It's impressive. Coach is doing a heck of a job putting guys where they need to be in space to make plays. There's a lot of stuff going on, of course, right? I mean, guys are coming in different sides of the formation and having to run all these different routes and guys have to really lock in and be mentally ready. Obviously athletic ability goes a far way, but you still got to be in the right spots. You got to paint the picture when it's zone coverage.
Chad, a little while ago, the CFL came up with the slogan because their footballs were literally bigger than the U.S. football. So their slogan was "Our balls are bigger." Is the CFL football different than the footballs that you've experienced in the past?
I think it's smaller, honestly.
Smaller, okay.
Yeah.
Does that allow you to? I don't know.
Well, it does allow you to throw farther. I
It
think it does.
does. It does. Okay. Okay. Chad, what about hopefully you guys are going to play Friday night. How much are you looking forward to playing a real game? I mean, it's not a real game, but it is a preseason game.
Yeah, I'm super, super excited just to get back out there and execute, the flow of the game. That's going to take some time getting used to, but, just to get out there, throw passes, complete balls and meticulously go down the field, right? If they're playing zone coverage, take what their defense gives you. You can never go broke taking a profit, and that's what, is going to be required. And then, obviously you're going to have your shots when it's being covered or, they're cheating to one guy and you got one-on-one on the certain receiver. So it'll be a fun time. I'm anxious to get out there and really just enjoy our time out there.
And Chad, how I don't know what's the proper way of saying this. How much do you think Dinwiddie's offense? Is it still a work in progress for you?
I think every day is a work in progress. You can never know too much about an offense. Yes, there's little intricacies that you're still learning. You're trying to figure out where a guy is supposed to be and certain times of the snap, right? Guys are supposed to be 2 yards outside the tackle at a certain time on the route. you know, obviously it's the little things, right? You know the base stuff, you know the concepts, but you know when you really get down to the nitty and gritty, where are you supposed to be on certain timing plays, right? Who are you looking at? You know, you got to read the boundary half 9 times out of 10, right? Unless you're in quads. Even in quads, they kind of have to show either they're going to play 41 bird or 31 bird and cheat the boundary half. So, you know, you're looking at your keys every single time you get out there, regardless of what the play call is.